Hey, good morning. Rise and shine. Happy Thursday. Thirsty Thursday it is. March, what is today? The 14th. Tomorrow is credit card payment date. For me, anyway. So, good morning to you. Hope you're having a great morning. Have some coffee with me. Ah, we might be hitting 65 today. Wasn't supposed to happen until tomorrow, but we might be hitting it today. I was listening to the news earlier, and then last night my buddy Ken Matthews mentioned that we might hit 65 today here in beautiful central Pennsylvania. Oh, I'm looking forward to it. I'll be able to do some smoking and grilling, and I'll be in my happy place. Well, today I got to go to see my family doctor, my usual, get my blood pressure checked, and then what else I got to do today? Oh, I got my contractors coming over. They're doing a bang-up job upstairs. They're getting it done, yes. Lowe's stopped over yesterday and dropped off for my sheetrock and sheetrock screws and other supplies that I needed to continue on, all right? The 3 bedrooms are just about completed with the sheetrocking and the mudding, as they put it. And he's going down the hallway and putting sheetrock on it. And then the stairway hallway, he's going to hit that for me, and it's going to look pretty nice, because what they had in these old houses back then, you got to remember this house was built in like 1837 or something. We had horsehair plaster, and I finally decided to get it fixed up. So, but it's making one heck of a difference. It really is. And then I got to start painting. So anybody wants to help me paint, you don't have to jump forward right now, but send me a private message. I'll have a little paintbrush for you or a roller, and I'll feed you good. Yes, I will. You'll have a good time with me. I promise. Okay. Birthdays today. Albert Einstein's birthday is today. God rest his soul. Rest in peace. And Quincy Jones. His birthday's today. I believe he's 85. And he's still on Earth, I believe. I'm not sure about that, but happy birthday to both of them. And there's a sort of other birthdays, but those two just kind of jumped out at me, So I wish Quincy well, and Albert, rest in peace, brother. And then I got some mail yesterday. Give me a minute here. From my friend up in Staten Island, Lucille, right? She sent me some mail, and I'm guessing she sent me this. It's an audio book, all right? And I'll listen to it as I'm traveling, ought to be pretty good. But a lot of good stuff on here. I was reading the back of it and that, and there's 4 CDs in this sucker. So, I don't do a lot of reading, but I can listen, really. So that's what I'm going to do. That'll help my memory retention, as my speech therapist said at one time. So hopefully that'll help out, But everything's getting better, I'm still working on my slur, It's there. Not as bad as it was, But everything's moving along pretty good. I'm taking my meds first thing in the morning or sometime in the morning, and my vitamin, and of course I can't forget my coffee. Gotta have my coffee. If I have to give that up, oh Lord have mercy, I won't be a happy camper. Speaking of campers, my friend Deb, my neighbor from down at King Nummy Campground, excuse me, she got in touch with me the other day and said King Nummy Trail Campground is going to be open from April, I forget what actual date in April, but all the way through October 31, which will be nice. because she put in the email to me. The message was when we go down to the Nifty's 50s weekend, Nifty 50s and beyond weekend in Wildwood, New Jersey. Instead of having to get a hotel room now, we can stay at the campground. So that'll be nice, you know. That'll be one added expense that we won't have to worry about since they're open until the 31st. I forget exactly when the Nifty's 50s weekend usually is. It might be the second week in October, somewhere right around there. On a weekend, obviously. But we always have a good time there. I opened up there a couple years ago for Bowser was there from Sha-Na-Na. He made a guest appearance on Friday night. Me and my buddy Neil Brazel, we opened up at the Wildwood Convention Center for the 50s / sock hop, if you want to call it that. And it was awesome. Largest venue that we've ever worked in. Seating was up to 7,500 people. It was pretty cool. Had a professional sound system in there, company that came in and worked the sound for us. We just had to bring our mixing boards and music in. It was spot on. It was really good. But I'm getting off track here. But if you get a chance, look up Nifty's 50s Weekend and Beyond in Wildwood, New Jersey. And that's usually the second week, I think, in October. Mark that on your calendar. You might want to go down and either do the entire weekend, or what I'll do, I'll probably just go down for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But I'll do the event on the sock hop on Friday night. You know, it's always a good time. And Saturday, I go directly across the street. The convention center, Wildwood Convention Center, has their own little, if you want to call it a park. They have a park there, and they always have rock and roll bands that are geared for that era, that kind of music on Saturday. And there's a lot of venues there, what do you call there's all kind of people there selling their goods and their wares, all right? Food merchants are there, and if you want to buy CDs or whatever, and there's always a beer truck there. But for the entire day, to listen to all these different bands that are in there, and they're good bands, they really are, and it's all free, other than if you want to buy a beer or something to eat, or get an ice cream cone or whatever it might be, but all the entertainment is free, and it's really a good time. We've been going quite a few years now, and last year was the first year we met Deb and her husband Jeff down there, and they had a good time. They did go to the Saturday night gig, to see the entertainers that were there. I think Chubby Checker was there, and Bobby Rydell was there, and I forget the other one, but they wanted to see them. But we bowed out of that and just decided to hang around on Saturday afternoon and go to the park and the entertainment there. But we had a good time. So keep that in mind, okay? All right, my long-winded, I need a cup of coffee here. Got to put some down. I'm starting to get a little parched. So that's all I have to say. And Lucille, if you're having coffee with me, thank you for the audiobook. I will be listening to it during my travels. I promise you that. Okay, that's all I had to say today, folks. Have a great day, all right? Let me know what it's going to be like in your neck of the woods for today, tomorrow, and the weekend if you want, Send me a private message, and by all means, if this is your first time seeing my good morning video, I try to do these every morning, when I'm available to do them. And God willing, the good Lord lets me wake up to another fine day on earth, and I get all cleaned up and I do my morning ritual to have coffee with you guys, okay? But make sure you hit that subscribe button down below there, and right next to that you'll see that little black bell. Hit that bell. That way you'll be nudged every time I make a video. And on a weekend, sometimes I do a road trip video with myself and my four-legged fur baby over there. He's laying down. Sir Prince, all right? My little Sheltie. We usually do road trips on Saturday and Sundays, just to get out of the house. So, but this weekend I think I'm painting. So, if you want to help me paint, send me a message, If you can't make it during the weekend, maybe you can make it during the day. So, I'll have plenty of paintbrushes here. Honestly, I will. So, okay, folks, have a great day. I'll talk to you later on. God bless you. Keep on smiling and always move forward. Never move back because you've been there before. You got to move forward. Think positive, all right? Get motivated. Put a big smile on your face and conquer today. Cheers in Nostrovia. God bless you. I love you. I'm going to punch you out in 3. Thanks for having me into your house or your little workplace office, or down there in your camper while you're having your morning coffee, or maybe by your campfire, all right? I'll talk to you later on. God bless you. On 3 now. Smile for me. 1, 2. Smile. We're going out. 3. Here we go.